Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Yesterday it was all jingle bells and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Today we're in more adult territory, unfortunately, which is why I have the Tarot of the Abyss on the tarot table. And I'm reading now on a claim. It's a wild and lurid claim from a lady called Adria English. She was being interviewed on some sort of podcast or something. She was off her face, very obviously. She made some wild claims, including that, to use her words, and I'm quoting, that she had been trafficked, that's the word she used, to old has-been Prince Harry. Very strong words, wild allegations. She's by no means an innocent victim in all of this. By her own account, she is an exotic dancer. She's been to those Diddy parties for a very long time. And she was part of the entertainment, shall we say, at those parties. So it doesn't sound like something that would go down too well in court if she tried her luck on that front. In my very amateur opinion, I'm not a legal expert, and this is just me wondering how it would stand up in court if she used that particular word. We're going to test the energy of this wild claim with the Tarot of the Abyss. Do a quick little reading. I've been wanting to revisit this Diddy saga. Did a reading on it a while back, and I've been waiting for it to sort of coalesce the energy before digging around in it again. Of course, it's a very mucky energy to be in, and who wants to be in it, really? But these wild claims have been made. They're circulating around at the moment, and so I think it's fair enough. If he did go to those parties, and it seems that he might have, or that the carrot might have been dangled that he was there, because that's in court filings, I think it's fair enough to have a little look with tarot and look at the energy around her claims. And of course, I have to remind you, because this is very tricky legal territory, that this is just tarot, and it's for fun and entertainment, and it is all my opinion and all speculation, and I just read energy of stories around the royals and see what the cards want to tell us. And there is a disclaimer in the box below, and please read it, and please do your own research and come to your own conclusions about this story and all the other stories that I read on this channel. So I think we've got some energy flying now. Little 5-card reading. I want to know, one more shuffle, I want to know the energy around any encounter of theirs. If there was any encounter, was it consensual, or what happened? Let's ask that. I want to know if there's any legal implications around his conduct. I want to know, and I need to shuffle one more time. Sorry about this, the rambling and the shuffling. I want to know if he's worried, because he's been behaving quite strangely in the past 2 months since Diddy was arrested in New York. And I want to know what the outcome is for Harry. When I say strangely, he seems to have disappeared. He's appearing by video. He did show up at the Pat Tillman thing recently. So it's not as if he's in hiding or anything as sinister as that. But he has been working very hard to make himself look good in the public eye, putting out statements and sort of anti-marvelous kinds of things, buying himself time importance on Time magazine. We'll look at that next. Ooh, sun in reverse. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say he's been behaving strangely. He's been really working very hard, which is strange in itself, to shore his reputation up. Let's clarify that. And it's also wonky and weird. Camera's at a weird angle. Never mind. It's just tarot. Underlying energy is the sun, and the sun is in reverse. The sun is happiness, joy. It can be parties, playful energy, innocent energy as well. The Sun is all about innocence and play, a bit like my day yesterday was. It's in reverse now, a bit like my moment right now is. The Sun is also about illumination, shining a light, as Megan likes to shine lights on things. The Sun illuminates, it reveals, it clarifies situations. It's in reverse, which tells me that we're not innocent and playful. We are in very dark energy, in fact. So we know that. It could also be that there is a certain amount of concealment around what's going on, because the Sun is not shining a light on whatever has been going on. So we're into something that's murky, that we don't really know the true nature of, but we're going to do our best to find out in this little tester reading. I'm testing energy with this reading to see if I need to go further into the story at this moment. Situation we're dealing with is a Knight of Swords, and it's in reverse. That can be somebody who isn't the sharpest. Knight of Swords is witty, intelligent, quick-witted and quick thinking, and fast on their feet, fast and furious. It's interesting, it's showing up as a woman. That's what the card generally means. It's showing up as a woman with that sword. That's her energy. And the reason the card is in the reverse, because it's about being quick-witted and sharp and all of that stuff. Very far from that in that appearance that she did. Let's just try and straighten things out here. She was really not compos mentis, which is why the Knight of Swords is in reverse with her energy on it. And she admitted it afterwards. I caught a glimpse of her on another channel where she was a quite different person. She was sober in that, and she did say that in this podcast or whatever it was, she was off her face. Didn't use those words, but it was the implication was there. So Knight of Swords in reverse, that's her and her mental energy, but it's also dangerous energy, the Knight of Swords, because it's cutting and it's accusing and it's sparring with someone with that energy. For me, it's a very dangerous energy of accusation, confrontation that came through in that energy. So there we have it. The Sun in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is dangerous territory for our has-been. And so let's have a look at what she's claimed. I want to know what happened, if anything, maybe nothing. And I want to know if something did happen. Was it consensual? Was it not? What was the nature of their interaction, if any? We're testing the energy of her claims, and this is all allegedly, and so on the light goes, flashing allegedly sign. 5 of Wands is conflict. It's a card of conflict. That's interesting, but we've got 2 in the 5 of Wands. Normally in regular Rider-Waite there would be 5 in the 5 of Wands, 5 whatevers, but here we've got 2 birds, and they are fighting, they're arguing over something. Building a nest, falling out about that, don't like the nest, don't like the spot, you stole my stick, my twig, all that kind of a stuff. Conflict between 2 people in this 5 of Wands, the way this Tarot of the Abyss is telling the story. So does not look like a very cozy encounter, shall we just say. Let's move on to whether there were any legal ramifications for Harry as a result of this wild claim. There are all kinds of claims that are going through the legal process at the moment, and let's see if this is going to cause him any trouble. Oh my word. Okay, 10 of Swords. Put that card down quickly. I really don't like holding that card. Whew. I've got such chills from it. Almost like I want to faint energy, and I'm in good form, even though I'm still hard at work and will be for another 10 days or so. 10 of Swords. Oh my word. Ruin. Card of ruin. The end. Somebody all tied up in knots, pinned down with those swords. There are the swords. there are the swords, and that is so bad. This is the question that I'm asking, legal implications for Harry of what this woman, Adria English, has claimed. I don't know if that's how you say her name, Adria. Is he worried? Our hidden energy here. Is he worried? King of Swords. He reckons he can beat this with the King of Swords. It's very much his legal team. So lawyers, and I would escalate it past lawyers with it being the king, to judges, to government, to presidents, to kings, to diplomats, to all those people, even those men in grey suits he hates so much. This is my personal opinion, reading tarot cards, the energy of this situation. When I get a card like the King of Swords and I'm asking, is Harry worried about what this woman has claimed and the potential consequences for him? For me, as a tarot reader, in my opinion, no, because he thinks that this is going to be disappeared, like his Vegas stunt was swept away, it was spun, and then suddenly he was a hero. They created the Invictus Games for him shortly after that stunt in Vegas, and it all got cleaned up, tidied away. Apparently unpaid hotel bills. Apparently, rumor has it, these are all rumors, the hotel room was trashed. He left a huge bill behind, and people had to go around and get NDAs from various people, including the girls he partied with. It was all pretty sordid, and it got tidied up. That King of Swords tells me that he expects the same thing to happen now. My opinion, of course. True or false? Is it going to be tidied up, or is he in trouble? Outcome. It's not going to go away. 10 of Wands. I've got two 10s here, and they're both pretty nasty ones. 10 of Wands is a burden. You can see it. You can see him. He's in the dark. He's carrying that burden. Wands are very much PR, spin, public notice in these royal readings. That burden of attention, notoriety, is going to get heavier and heavier and heavier over time. And of course the court case, the Diddy court case, I think is only towards the middle of next year. So he's got a long wait while these rumors circulate. And they can try and shut them down. They can send out takedown notices and stuff like that, and get people platformed for things if they want to go down that road. Might have a bit of a Streisand effect in this case, though. I would just say that 10 of Wands, for me, reading energy, is that his life is going to get harder and harder in the coming days, weeks, months, as the story drags on, the speculation, the gossip, the chatter, and he's going to feel very alone. He's going to feel that all his joy has gone out of his life with the sun in reverse. Interesting that when I was talking about the sun in reverse, I said how it's dark and you don't see what you should be able to see, and that's what he might be hoping, in my opinion. He might be hoping that he can make this all go away, or people who are much cleverer than he is can make it all go away. Doesn't look like it's going to. If I were him, 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands and Sun in reverse here with that very angry woman, dangerous woman, because what's coming out of her mouth isn't necessarily very well controlled. Knight of Swords in reverse. I would be a very worried man. I'm surprised he is so cocksure about his ability to dodge whatever is coming his way. That's my reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.